Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video we saw creation, push and pop operation of a stack using linked list implementation. Hope you have understood those three operations. In this video let's see the next operation, that is peek operation. So as we already know, the peek operation is very similar to the pop operation. The difference is we don't delete that node from the stack. That is, if this is our stack, if we do a pop operation, then it will return the first node, which is 10, and also it will delete this node from the stack. Similarly, then we again do a pop operation, it will return 20 and delete node 2. But in case of a peek operation, we don't delete the node, we just return the value. So if we do a peek operation here, it will return 10 and it will also retain node 1. So if we again do a peek operation, it will again return 10, still it will retain node 1. And that's the same thing we are saying here. That is, it just returns header.value. And of course, if the stack is empty, we'll have to return an error message saying that there is no element in the stack to be peeked. Now the next operation is empty operation on a stack. So if the header is equals to null, then we return a true. That is, if header is not pointing to anybody and we don't have this link, then we say that this stack right now is empty. Else we'll say we have at least one element in the stack, hence we will return false. So in this case we have 5 nodes, so head is not equals to null, so we return false. Now if we have a null over here, we'll return true, saying that there is no element in the stack. Now if we see the time and space complexity of this operation, it is very simple. Both of them will be order of 1, because neither we are using any extra space or any extra time for performing these statements. So both of them are order of 1. Now coming to the last operation, that is deletion of the entire stack. So for this what we have to do is header is equal to null. So if we put a null over here, that means this connection is not there anymore, so nobody is pointing to node 1. So garbage collector will automatically delete node 1. Once node 1 is deleted, nobody is pointing to node 2. So garbage collector will again delete node 2. Similarly node 3, 4 and 5. All of them will be deleted by garbage collector one by one. So all that we have done is, we have just made head as null. Rest of the nodes are automatically taken care by system. So again, if we see the time and space complexity of algorithm, it will be order of 1 in both the cases, because neither are we using any extra time or any extra space. So both of them are constant operations. Now before we wind up linked list implementation video, let's quickly recap all of the operations that we have seen. So in all of the operations we saw that time complexity was constant. Similarly space complexity was also constant. Now one important thing to note here is, we did not talk about is full operation in linked list implementation. Why is that? The reason is simple, that in case of a linked list implementation, we don't require is full operation, because we can add as many nodes as we want depending on our requirement and the RAM's availability. So if our RAM is big enough, we can virtually create unlimited number of nodes in a linked list. So we never need to implement is full operation in linked list. Fine. So now before we wind up this chapter, let's quickly compare array as well as linked list implementation in a tabular format. So here we have all the operations and here we have all the time and space complexity, both for array as well as linked list implementation. So we see all of them are exactly same. The only difference comes in creation of a stack. In case of an array, since we'll create a blank array, it will take order of n space. And here we are just creating an object of single linked list class, so it will take constant space. Rest, as you can see, all of them are same. Again we have a small difference here, which is full operation. In case of a linked list we don't need it, because there is no concept of full in case of a linked list. So we don't need to implement this function. Rest everything remains same. Fine. So I hope you have understood what is stack and how to implement it using an array as well as linked list. In the next video, let's quickly see when to use or avoid a stack. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.